the Mumbaiites have one more reason to rejoice. There is one store of Raghuvinder Rathore in Bombay. It's in Taj, but there is one new one which is just opened in Bandra in suburbs. Raghuvinder, first of all, I think it's a good thing that you have come to the suburbs, and this side of the audience and this side of the people who like wearing your clothes are going to be easily access this store also now. It's a good thing.
This side of the audience?
This side of the audience, I know. This side of the people actually who like wearing it. That's why I changed it to people.
Right.
Yeah, I've been in Zumba too long.
Yeah.
Yes. But
Been Bollywood too long.
Yes, Bollywood too long. But his store coming to Bandra, suburbs. So it's a good thing for you also because you really like wearing his clothes.
Yeah, it's brilliant because the Taj is, quite a long way away.
Yes.
And this is absolutely next door. So I look forward to coming here and shopping lots.
Absolutely. And talking about your store in Bandra, how did this come about?
No, I think it's a good place to interact with the clients. I think since we are not a retail store, we don't need to be on the ground floor. It's got a space where you can sit with the customer and actually create a wardrobe. And we've also started getting into custom products, so you can really sketch, make special.
Do you plan to be here quite often yourself?
Yes,
Really?
I think
That's great.
now there is no choice. I think it's
Really?
a good reason to start looking
The
around.
clients out here are going to keep you busy, so you have to be.
I hope so. I certainly hope so.
And getting Saif to open for the opening of the store, you've worked with him for many films, and personally also you worked with him quite a lot. So that's the basic reason to get him to open.
I think he's got the innate. It's in the DNA, the way to put things together, and our brand is soaking in also a lot of what he does and repackaging it. I think it's very, very supportive to have. A McManus approach for designers, because designers can create great stuff, but they need some people to be able to relate the product, and I think it connects very well, the product that we do, with the background that he comes from, and also the sophistication with which it's repackaged and put in terms of putting the look together.
Absolutely. And Saif, you've been wearing his clothes and his designs on for your films, in your personal life, at events also. But is there any particular look, throughout the years, if you look back and you've really, really liked that particular look of yours or that particular design?
No, it's very hard to say. I mean, the formal clothes. I mean, when we got married, I was wearing something Raghu made, as well as, in the very hot summer, there's some incredibly soft kurtas that have a bit of a old world feel, epaulettes, a little bit of a, shikari kind of Raj meets colonial mix to kind of the clothes, and I like that time. And they're also very comfortable and cool to wear in summer. And then there's winter, and obviously lives in Jodhpur and Delhi, so winter is a different time of year altogether, where you can really dress up and wear warmer things. He was showing me a lovely velvet bangala. I noticed recently in the film Khoobsurat.
Actually, that's what I was coming to you. I overheard when you entered, you would.
I thought the young man in the movie was impeccably dressed, and really, really well done. And I made a note to kind of ask who it was, and then obviously it was Raghu. No, what? Sorry.
I thought you were taking notes of the clothes, but of course.
I made a note to ask who did the clothes, and obviously it was Raghu. So I wasn't very surprised. So there's something for everyone and for every season or occasion, and I think he's a really nice designer that combines the past and the present, something classic, something forward-looking as well, and really sort of brings out the culture of India and Indian dressing also. It can give us something to be proud of, because so many political and modern movements, we kind of forget our roots. We're constantly sort of renaming roads after obscure politicians, and we don't call them by the British names, we don't call them by the Mughal names, which is perhaps an important thing politically. But in terms of culture and fashion, it's nice to know where our roots are and really stand out. A lot of these clothes you can wear internationally. You can wear them in London, you can wear them in New York, and people will and people have asked me, which they don't normally ask me, what are you wearing? That's a really nice thing. And it's usually when I'm wearing something from India, and it's Raghu.
And also, you were talking about Khoobsurat. He's actually helped, make Fawad quite popular and quite,
Well, I mean, it's a bit unfair to say that. It's a mix because he's also looking good and carrying the clothes very well. I mean, you need to be very slim and fit to wear some of these things. So it's a mix. And when two people complement each other, then you have something nice. So I think they've both done really well.
Over the years, of course, he knows you, what kind of clothes you like, what colors do you like. But then when you actually started off with him, were there any do's and don'ts that, I really don't like such colors or something, certain things?
Yeah, because we actually did a movie, Eklavya, for Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra a long time ago. And we talked about fusing a kind of a Gucci look with Indian clothes and not really do's and don'ts, we were just expressive and tried to explain what one would be comfortable and how one saw the character. The character was also someone very close to both of us. I mean, it wasn't difficult. It was us, really. It could be either of us in terms of, mindset. So it wasn't difficult to dress. And yeah, everyone, I guess, has do's and don'ts. I mean, there's some things that don't suit you, something which over time, certain colors that you like, certain, fabrics and looks that I guess the idea is to, be comfortable, and a designer who is as varied as Raghu will find definitely something. Maybe there's something you don't like as much as something else, and that's what you have to decide.
And any on-screen character of Saif which you have, you've really loved the way his whole look has come about?
Well, I have the pleasure of having him in real flesh and blood, so I think that really works.
But that's why.
For the design team, and I think also very importantly, I think the fabric 2 years ago, I think you suggested that can I have a thin fabric, and we actually went and found a khadi fabric, which I think became the main selling product after. But it started with this light discussion that how do we wear something in Bombay and still look stylish, and so we use a lot of khadi in our work, and it's incredible, the full circle. Coming from him to so the designers got busy and they found this beautiful thin fabric, which has has become one of the main products of the company. So it's a good share. I think there's a lot of design in him that pours into our side, and our job is to make sure we can make that into a commercially viable product.
In fact, I think we've both been quite busy. We should sit down and collaborate a little more, is what we were talking about. So we look forward to doing that sometime in the future, just swapping some more ideas and
maybe business collaboration. And if you're
who knows? I mean, the driving idea behind it is not for me to try and make any money out of it, but obviously that's what Raghu does. I mean, that's not only how he makes a living, it's his passion. Whereas for me, it's expression of comfort, of clothes, of style. So there will be a give and take. But I mean, if I can help, or I haven't really thought about it in terms of a partnership. Probably not. Just I think as friends or as people who have a passion in common. I mean, it's really nice to have Raghu's clothes in my wardrobe because it's good to know that you can be well dressed at any point.
Just one last thing. You said you both have been busy, but your happy ending is just maybe we'll see you more often promoting the film now. Yes. So how is the whole film shaped up? If you can just let us know about it.
Quite well.
Yeah,
but we'll talk about it when you see me. I'm sure in a couple of weeks.
Fine. Thank you so much. Thank you.